one and only George Carlin, and the one and only George Carlin sketch you can share in LDS Church. So, baseball is different from every other sport. For instance, in most sports, you score points or goals, but in baseball, you score runs. In fact, in baseball, the defense puts the ball into play. In every other sport, the offense puts the ball into play. In fact, if an offensive player accidentally touches the ball, they're out. Also, in football, basketball, soccer, volleyball, and all other sports, you score with the ball. But in baseball, the ball prevents you from scoring. In most sports, the team is run by a coach. In baseball, the team is run by a manager. Also in baseball, the manager wears the same uniform as the other players. Can you imagine John Calipari wearing his jersey along with the other Kentucky players? Now, since basketball and football are two of our most popular spectator sports, they warrant a little analysis, and they can teach us a little bit about our values, because they are so inherently different. Baseball is a 19th century pastoral game. Football is a 20th century technological struggle. Baseball is played in a diamond or in a park, the baseball park. Football is played in a gridiron, in a stadium, sometimes called War Memorial Stadium or Soldier Field. Baseball begins in the spring, the season of new life. Football is played in the fall when everything is dying. In football, you wear a helmet. In baseball, you wear a cap. Football is concerned with downs. What down is it? Baseball is concerned with ups. Who's up? Are you up? I'm not up. In football, you receive a penalty. In baseball, you make an error. Whoops! I made an error. In football, the specialist comes in to kick. In baseball, the specialist comes in to relieve. Football has clipping, spearing, piling on, personal fouls, late hits, and unnecessary roughness. Baseball has the sacrifice. Football is played in any kind of weather. Rain, fall, fog, hail, snow, whatever the weather, we will play no matter what. Baseball, you can't play in the rain. It's raining outside. We can't come out and play. Baseball has the 7th inning stretch. Football has the 2-minute warning. Baseball has no time limit. We don't know when it's going to end. There could be extra innings. Football is securely timed, and if it ends in a tie, it will go to sudden death overtime. In baseball, there is a general picnic kind of feeling. Emotions may go up and down, but in general, it's a lovely time. In football, while watching the game, you are more likely to want to unalive the person next to you on 27 separate occasions, especially if it's a stranger. And finally, the most important difference of all is the objective of the game. In football, the quarterback, also known as the field general, has to be on target with his aerial assault, riddling the defense by hitting his receivers with deadly accuracy in spite of the blitz. Even if he has to use the shotgun. With short bullet passes and long bombs, he marches his troops into enemy territory, balancing his aerial assault with a sustained ground attack that punches holes in the forward wall of the enemy line. In baseball, the object is to go home and to be safe. I'm going to be safe at home! Safe at home! Woo!